Good morning, CNU. Today what we are going to read is a book called Fish, Finned and Gilled Animals, and it's by Suzanne Slade. Open your text to page number 4 and I'll start reading. Point to each of the words as I read so that you can learn new words. Page 4 looks like this with the page of the doctor and with these little children on page 4. It says a world full of animals. Most animals live on our planet. Scientists classify animals or group them together by looking at how the animals are alike or different. 6 of the more familiar main groups of animals living on Earth are mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish, and insects. Let's take a closer look at fish. Turn to the next page. We're on page 6. Breathing and hatching. So how do people know which animals belong to the fish group? All fish have special parts called gills. Gills allow fish to breathe underwater. Water passes over the gills, then the gills take in oxygen. Some fish use their gills to take in food called plankton. On page 7, it says many fish lay soft eggs. From the eggs hatch tiny fish called larvae. The larvae grow and form into young fish called fry. Other fish are born live. See the picture of the larvae. Turning to our next page. Bones and blood, it says at the top as our text header. Fish have some other features that are not easy to see. They are called vertebrates. That means they have a backbone. Most fish are called cold-blooded. That means their body temperature changes with the temperature of the surrounding water. On page 9, it says many sea animals that aren't fish have different kinds of skeletons. Clams have a hard outer shell instead of a skeleton. Shrimp have a skeleton on the outside of their body, and jellyfish have a soft skeleton made of liquid. 10. Scales and fins. Most fish have hard scales on their skin for protection. Most fish also have 7 fins to push, stop, and steer themselves through the water. 2 side fins called pectorals are used for steering. The caudal fin on the end of the fish's tail gives the animal power and speed. The other 4 fins at the top and the bottom of the body help keep a fish upright. Such fish as clingfish do not have scales. Instead, clingfish have a thick layer of slime on the outside of their body to protect them. I'm going to give you about a second just to look at the pictures of each of the fish, and this is the clingfish on this page right here. Going on to page 12. Wet, watery homes. Fish live almost everywhere there is water. Many kinds of fish, such as sharks, butterfly fish, and cod, make their homes in salty seas. Bass, trout, and other fish live in freshwater lakes, ponds, and rivers. A few fish, such as the Atlantic salmon, live in both saltwater and freshwater. Turning to the next page. Classes of fish. Fish are divided into 3 groups called classes. The largest class is bony fish. Bony fish have skeletons made of hard bones. Another class is called cartilaginous fish. These fish have skeletons made of cartilage. Cartilage can bend but also keeps its shape. The third class is called jawless fish. These fish also have cartilage skeletons, but they do not have jaws for chewing. Instead, they use their round mouths to suck up food. And wow, you can see the big lamprey right here using his jaws to suck up his food. That looks like a very weird fish. Going on to page 16. Hungry fish. Most fish eat other animals, but some eat plants, seeds, and even mud. Many fish such as piranhas, sharks, and groupers have sharp teeth to catch and chew their prey. Herring, sardines, and other small ocean fish eat tiny plants and animals called plankton floating in the water. Freshwater fish often eat plants, insects, and other fish. For the sake of time, we're not going to read the bottom part, but we're going to continue to the next page. Go to 18. Strange fish. Some unusual sea animals belong to the fish family. Surprisingly, seahorses are fish. Wow. These slow swimmers have gills, fins, and a bony skeleton. Hagfish are long, snake-like fish. Their skin creates slime to help them escape from enemies. Flying fish that work like wings. Flying fish, have fins that work like wings. These fish can leap out of the water and soar 4 feet in the air. Wow, and as you can see, your flying fish on this page. Let's turn to page number 21. We're almost there. Fish in our world. Fish have lived on Earth for more than 450 million years. They come in many shapes and sizes. People often keep beautiful fish as pets in small aquariums in their home. You can look for different kinds of fish in ponds, oceans, or aquariums near you. It's fun to learn more about amazing animals called fish. Take a second to look at all the fish. We have our clownfish, our hammerhead shark. We have the bluefish, a seahorse. We have the guitarfish, the hagfish, and the blennies right here, who all swim as a group. And that is our book called Fish by Susan Slade. If you get a chance today, please tell Mr. Ruffner what Susan Slade's purpose is in this book. Thank you for reading, and I'll see you soon.